What's this one about?
I don't know actually. It's called Modern Women Wants Men with Six Figures.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Just passed by it. Didn't watch it yet, so we figured we were gonna do it with you.
Yeah.
And then since we saw the title, pulled up some stats.
Yeah.
Some juicy stuff.
Oh yeah, and these stats are undeniable stats because you gotta have the facts before you make statements, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
So we pulled up the stats just to make sure that what we're saying
We got the truth.
is on cold hard data.
Yeah. Research was done.
The stats are undeniable.
Investigations.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we probed.
We were in there. We went deep.
So deep.
So deep. All right. So here it is. This we found this clip from, what was it called? Just Pearly Things. She got a pretty interesting channel. She's been making waves.
Yeah, making some waves.
Making some interesting waves.
Yeah.
A lot of interesting topics.
Yeah.
But she had this on her channel. I think she was on another channel. This guy hit him with an interesting question.
Yeah.
So we gonna tweet that
Right now.
Ideally, how much money should your man make a year, Heather?
8 figures.
8 figures.
Ideally.
Okay, so that's $10 million.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Ideally.
Okay,
sure.
ideally. Gotcha. So,
I mean, ideally or realistically? You asked
well,
ideally.
let's go realistically, since ideally is... So you want to date an
$10 million.
NBA...
You know what? Add a couple million on that.
Yeah, you want to date an NBA player, but like the best NBA player, because most NBA players make like $3 million. You want to date the quarterback for the Miami Dolphins.
No, I don't date athletes.
Or you want to date the CEO of Amazon. All right, so
the
athletes are out?
Athletes are out.
Okay, so athletes are out. So
Sorry,
all your
guys.
$10 million just got cut in half.
Always, or is
Yo.
Hmm?
Oh.
I
mean,
don't understand.
I mean, she starts out super high. 8 figures. You know, some girls just say 6 figures, you know? You're like,
Yeah.
okay, you know.
Okay.
I understand a guy
I
make
can understand 6 figures. In the modern time, you know, the more I'm hearing it, this might just be messed up, but I'm starting to understand it more. I'm starting to get more comfortable with the idea that as a man, you have to go earn 6 figures. That's what they want. Go get it. And I mean, having more money is always nice too. Don't let nobody tell you money, you know, happiness don't come around with some old bread.
Yeah.
Because it most certainly gives you some nice things.
For sure.
But
in reality, like, you know, let's come back to Earth for a second.
Yeah.
I know she's out there in like the cosmos somewhere.
Way out there.
She's floating around somewhere.
Where'd you go?
Because even the guy just broke it down. He's like, okay, so you want an athlete, not even just a regular athlete. You want like the superstar of the team.
Yeah, you really painted a nice picture.
Yeah. and then he asks her. He says, so she's like, oh, I don't. Athletes are out the picture. Okay, so that just cuts it all in half.
Yeah.
So
who are you finding who's making that kind of
who
money?
you find making that kind of money?
So CEO.
A CEO of Amazon, yeah, like he said.
Yeah, like he's a CEO. Like how many of
Jeff
those?
Bezos.
How many of those are around? To me, that sounds as crazy if I say like I want a 7-foot Amazonian woman.
Yeah.
Perfect hourglass figure.
Yeah.
And I won't settle till I get it.
Yeah.
Where's that coming from?
Well,
First of all,
what you're gonna
how
get?
many 7 feet tall women are out there?
I've dated athletes and it's just not my thing. So I've tried it and it's just personal preference.
Okay.
Nothing against you guys.
So
but not for
ideally,
me.
respect, 10 million. Fucking shit. By the way, what percentage of men do you think make $10 million a year?
I'm sure it's a very small percentage.
Give me a number.
I'm not good with numbers. I don't know.
1 through 10. I mean, you.
1 through 10. I mean,
1 through 100, like percentage.
it's probably like 1/10 of a percentage.
0.00001%. All right, you got this thing, girl. Okay, that's ideally, realistically, what would you deal with?
I think 6 figures.
Okay, minimum.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Respect. So you just went from 100,000. You went from 10 million to 100 grand.
Okay, well, I'm just, you said ideally. Who doesn't want ideally the most amount? Come on.
Pearl, ideally /
I think you should have your dreams and thoughts within reality.
Within reality, like,
within what's actually capable.
Yo, she jumped. Wait a second. She jumped from 10 million to 100,000.
Yeah.
Like, I think she's just a pretty face, just talking shit. And you know what? A
Just-
girl with a
just
pretty
saying
face
stuff,
like
'cause
that.
when he pushed her a little bit, there's a,
She humbled herself.
Yeah,
Because a girl with a pretty face like that,
that's crazy.
she's probably gotten some men before, and she thinks she's all that. She thinks she's the shit.
Yeah, she's probably been with
That's where that's coming from.
It's a very expensive man.
Yeah, that's where she's coming from. Because you could tell. Look at her face. She's like no blemishes, perfect little face that she has.
Yeah.
Just talking out her ass.
Yeah, she's good looking.
Yeah, she's good looking. But like, and that's why she's coming out like that. 8 figures. Are you fucking crazy?
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
That's crazy. I don't think when they say that, I don't think they even realize when like if a man hears you say that, it's like, okay, well, I don't want you.
Yeah. I think about it.
Immediately start thinking like, oh, she wants me for my money.
Yeah, and then but right afterwards, she's
that's
like,
such an absurd number to want someone to make. Like,
of course
why does that person need to make? You know what, $8 million? Like 8 figures.
bro, let me break that down.
You know what 8 figures
per month.
Is? Even just being able to make 6 figures, like double time in 1 year, is a great achievement. To be totally honest, and that's a lot of money. And then to make $1 million, like 8 times,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
not 8
7,
times. So
10.
she said 10 million. So to do it 10 times.
3, 4. Yeah, so that's pretty much 10 million a year. Okay, divide that by 12.
Million by 12.
That's $833,000 a month and 33 cents.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay, that's a month. Now divide that by 4. That's 208 grand a week.
A line here, and then I'll give you some numbers. Ideally / realistically, how much do you want your man to make?
Ideally, we're on the same page, girlfriend.
10 million.
Ideally, I would like a successful entrepreneur who is making more money than me. We did discuss, because we were on the pregame, so tune into her podcast, what like my lowest would be, and I think I said 120 or 150.
Okay. So minimum baseline
minimum.
is 6-figure man. Minimum.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Emily?
Ideally, I love where my ladies' heads are at. Let's be a little delusional, you know? I'd say at least 10 million. You know what? Fuck it. Let's make it 50 mil a year, ideally.
So you
I want
guys are
2 slides.
comfortable. You guys are comfortable with being delusional.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm not delusional. I've dated a guy whose house was 8 figures.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's just,
Okay.
you know, I know
Yeah.
it's out there.
Okay.
It's out there.
It's out there.
It's
Okay,
out
how
there.
about
this? How about
to
this?
make money.
You're not delusional because you've done it before. Have you ever dated a guy who makes 10 million a year?
Oh, please. I've dated brokies.
Okay. So maybe you're delusional and she's not,
Yeah.
and you're embracing that.
I'll
But
stay
I-
delusional, honey.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So
realistically,
yes, realistically now.
I think on Pearl's podcast we did talk about this minimum for if it
I'll tell you. That other girl's still delusional. Just because you dated the guy and you were in his $1 million house does not mean anything.
Yeah, where's he now?
Where is he now?
Where's he now?
He didn't put no ring on that
He
finger.
didn't put no ring on the finger.
No,
That's
like-
because you were not the material that he was gonna take home to mom to eat those crumpets and those jujus and those bonbons.
Nope.
Okay, you're not
You
worthy.
ain't eating mama's bonbons.
You are not worthy of that dining table and mama's good old baked jujus and bonbons.
Nope.
Okay,
None of that grandma's cooking. None for you.
Nah, you never get a seat at the table.
See, I finally always get it twisted.
Like-
Like, he likes me or he wanted me. If he did put a ring on it,
Nah, you were just
he ain't got
smashed.
nothing. Where's he at?
You're smashing.
Where's he at? If he ain't here, there's nothing. Oh,
Yeah.
you guys dated. Okay, so you can get them. You can sleep with the millionaire.
Yeah.
Oh, you could date one.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
But
But you're not
you
married
haven't
material.
got one to propose to you.
Exactly. You're not marriage material. So all that makes no sense.
Till you do that,
Boom.
man, it's all talk.
Exactly.
Blah, 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 blah.
Because he probably found out that you were a gold digger, and he's like, "Yo, I'm off this."
Talking about he has to have this kind of.
He
It's
has
the
to
wrong.
have it.
It's the wrong.
It's the wrong attitude to
freaking
have.
Mentality. It's the wrong idea to have. You're not gonna have what you want when you're thinking like that. Moving all, like that. Oh, you have to have.
You
this
don't
kind of
deserve
stuff.
nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Especially would you bring nothing? And obviously, hold on. Here's a point that we have to address because obviously she didn't bring anything good enough to the table for him to want to say, "Okay, you know what? You're the one." Think about it, okay?
I guarantee she. Would.
Yeah, because think about it. So he obviously.
She's probably like, oh, he was insecure.
Yeah, obviously
He
he
was
did.
controlling.
Yeah, obviously he doesn't need your money. He doesn't need anything. He has it all. You say you want a guy like that. So what didn't you have where you guys were just kept in the dating phase, where you were just getting smashed? That's all you were. You were there to get smashed.
Yeah. That's all I ended up being. Good times.
if it's a single family provider,
Yeah.
I would want my husband to be making 120, 150 around there.
Got it. Okay. So there's realistically, we're in the 6 figures, 70K category. Delusional status, I meet this guy making 8 figures, 10, 20 million bucks a year. Okay. Now, if that guy makes 10, 20 million dollars a year, let's go there for a second. How comfortable would you be if he cheated on you every once in a while? Not all the time, but once a year. Heather, I love you, baby, but I'm going on a business trip. By the way, I made $10 million this year. So you like your G-Wagon that you're driving.
I mean,
you like the
that's-
mansion.
That's how it is.
So you're okay with that?
I agree. That is how it is. But
Ooh.
there's, that's.
Talk to him, dog.
You know
Tell
what?
him.
Hey, I'm gonna talk to him, man.
Tell him.
Yo, listen. So check this out, right? Because their ideal guy has to earn so much. Let's say they end up actually having to settle for a guy who is, you know, realistically, I guess they're out of the delusional world, and they get a guy who's making 100,000,
You don't have to say
120,000.
settle. Anybody who they date
Anybody who they
doesn't
date
hit that,
that doesn't hit that status
status
of
right?
what they want, she's gone.
Yeah,
So
that person will never satisfy.
So pretty much that person was never gonna. There's never gonna be able to satisfy them. He may be a gentleman. He may do all the right things, treat her right, buy her nice things, provide a comfort home for her, everything. But as soon as the guy that comes who has more to that upper echelon that she wants, she's gone.
Yep, that can offer you more and more closer to that delusion.
Oh my goodness,
fueled dream.
Guys, you gotta watch out for women like this.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, watch out for women like this because you could pour your whole relationship, your whole life into this woman, and not knowing that she really wants somebody that's up here way above you.
Imagine being with somebody you're never satisfying.
You can never satisfy them.
And you think you are, but you can never satisfy them.
You can never satisfy them. Hey, you mentioned, I make six figures. And let's be honest. Making six figures in North America, you would live a comfortable lifestyle. I don't care any way you slice it, cut it, or shape it or form it. You have a very comfortable lifestyle. Yeah. Now, what they're talking about is something way above and beyond. And because it's beyond, you will never satisfy her. No. So that means that you are just a stepping stone.
You know what some
That's
people
crazy.
could consider? It's like you could also think of like an adaptation to maybe this person not earning the six figures because it is a small, like it's a minority of people that actually earn that.
Yeah.
It's like why not have the man handle more of the bills?
Yeah.
You know, to take off to give you that feeling of okay, he's doing more like he's supposed to be doing, as opposed to he's earning more money than me. What if he just handles more responsibilities than you? What if he allows you to have more money in your pocket from the work that you're doing?
Yeah, that works.
What's wrong with that?
That works.
Why does he have to earn this number? What if I just alleviate more stress from you?
Yeah, because you do less now.
Right? Because that's what it boils down to is how much freedom can I give you? But then sometimes, I guess if you want to go on all these trips and all this other bullshit, well, screw you.
Yeah.
That fun time comes later on.
Later on.
Or just live with the fact that you travel every now and then.
Yeah.
Like it should be. I don't think you should be traveling all the
time.
It's easy to get caught up in that, I find.
Oh, for sure.
It's very exciting.
Very exciting, yeah.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Anyways,
let's get back to it, yeah.
Get back to it.
Yeah.
There's a payoff for everything.
So you are comfortable with it?
I'm not comfortable with it. It's not ideal if we're speaking idealistically, but
Once a year you'll deal with it though.
If I'm driving a G-Wagon, I'd rather cry in a G-Wagon.
Yeah,
What's the saying? I would rather cry in a G-Wagon.
So once a year, what about 10 times a year? What about once a month?
I mean, it all depends on the situation.
He's now making $20 million a year. You have 2 G-Wagons.
If they're in my name,
one for you and one for your assistant.
Name, sure.
Wow.
Okay.
Guys, make your fucking money. You'll date Miss Montana, cheat on her as much as you want, but you got to make $10 to $20 million a year.
Yeah, I would need an allowance. I would be like, put money in stocks for me, like start a company for me, like little things on the side where I'm making money and then you cheat on me.
Now flip it. The dude making 70 grand a year, or even 100 grand a year.
No.
Sometimes I wonder if this is like
crazy,
real.
man.
Is this real? Or do people really think like this?
They do, man.
Or just like satire or something? Is this real? Like, do people really think like this?
Yeah, you know what I find though? You know what I found? Is that women think that their looks is enough. And for some of you poor sap guys out there, you're the guys that make it so that they can think like that. Because they think that having a nice little pretty face, some titties and an ass is enough for them to offer nothing in return.
Yeah, so what am I getting?
I can guarantee none of those women said that. Listen, I'm like this, I'm like that.
give me 10, 20 million. I don't care if you cheat on me as much. Cheat on me as much as you want.
But get me a business. Open up this for me. Open up some funds for me. So you want to do nothing but just sit there and show up.
I see what it is. What they want is so after you do all that for me,
they can bounce.
They can bounce.
I want you to set them up and then they bounce.
I'll tell you, you can have what you want. I'm using it. Okay.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Wild, yo. That's where Mojo stuck on.
But is he allowed to cheat on you?
No, that guy will treat you better. So it's a
Who's
balance.
Who's going to treat you better?
The guy that makes less money. Because
so would you rather?
False.
Would you rather?
It's false.
Would you rather the guy that makes $120 a year but treats you great, doesn't cheat on you, respects you, or the guy that makes $10 million a year, probably treats you okay, but definitely cheats on you, but you're driving a G-Wagon?
Just because
which would you pick?
It depends on the guy. Ideally, I want somebody that I can have fun with. That's really important to me, that we get along, because I view marriage as, it's a 50-year-long conversation. So if you're somebody that I can have a good conversation with, that's what's most important to me. So if we can have fun together, have a good conversation, travel, and just have a good time, that's my priority. So it depends on the person.
Wow.
That was beautiful.
This is why men need to make money, because girls just want to have fun.
Yeah.
Fun costs money. Men need to make money because men want women, and women want fun,
But
Yeah.
men are
and fun
making
costs
less
money. And guys need to make money because men want women, and women want fun, and fun costs money, and that's just how it goes. We're gonna do a whiteboard episode on that, right,
Yes,
Nat?
yes.
Girls.
Like, yo, we don't want. I don't want to pay for your fun.
Yo, fuck your fun, man.
Yeah, I'm not here for your fucking pay for
Yo,
your fun.
fuck your fun, eh?
Screw your fun.
We don't want to have fun with you.
Beat
It's
it.
crazy. You know what, man? You know what men want?
Beat it.
Men want to make sure
What?
that when they croak and they die, if they have kids, their kids,
What?
kids have something. Not one about you having.
I'm
fun.
not making this money to come give you fun.
That's crazy.
I gotta go grind just so I can give you fun.
No, they put the most delusional girl to talk.
Crazy, man.
I forget her name already.
I get it. Having fun's okay, but not on my expense.
That's crazy, bro.
Not on my expense.
That's crazy,
I don't know.
bro.
We could do it together, maybe. I want to go have fun, and you can
But-
have fun with me by proxy.
but-
we're doing it together.
But you know what's funny? The one thing that she forgot to mention out of all this was she said marriage. There was nothing about having a family, growing together.
no, it's not about that.
It's not about that.
not
bro.
about that.
Yo, like we're living in a world and an era where men are just
We're just piggy banks.
we're piggy banks, bro.
Piggy banks.
And if your piggy bank ain't going clickety clank, whoo,
There's like a cash
bro.
cow.
Yeah, cash cow.
We're
bro.
not coming with funds. I don't want you.
Damn, bro.
We're just walking wallets. That's it.
But so let me ask you guys out
And then
there.
if you happen to be good looking, then that's a bonus.
Yeah, so let me ask you guys out there, okay? And this is a true question to you guys out here that are watching the channel. Would you settle for the average chick who wants very little but will give you all, or do you want that dime piece who literally will always look for something better than you? That's a true question. So all you guys out here that want the shotty or the baddie or the one that looks the hottest, think about what you're really getting yourself into.
That Fenty mint.
Because look at this show that we're watching right now. Look at this clip. They're showing you the pretty ones are all the ones that want the guy who's making the most. Da, da, da. But yeah, Pearl, who's like the average chick, is like, yo, listen, I don't even care. You know, let her make this the average amount, and I'm happy. Boom.
As it should be.
Give you, probably give you kids. She'd probably cook a mean steak too. On average, like most men out here cannot satisfy this crazy suggestion.
No, it's impossible.
You know what I'm saying?
They all want a highly exceptional male.
Exactly. And
Highly
and let's be
exceptional.
honest, listen, the world would not function if we didn't have people that worked at McDonald's, people that worked at the Home Depot store, and all these other places.
Yeah, you
the
need average people.
Yeah, you need average people. So what they're saying is trying to make men feel bad that they're average. Average is good. You know what I'm saying? Average is good. Let's be honest, man. Since when in this world has it been a bad thing for a man to just work and provide for his family and raise his children up and, you know, put them through school and this and that? Since when has that ever been something to frown upon? I'll be honest with you. I don't even want a North American woman. You know what I'm saying? Unless she's not delusional and she's very humble, I wouldn't even want one. I want to go to a place where they don't even know what a Ferrari is, or they don't even know what a Lamborghini is.
Yeah, where the respect from just seeing your hustle.
Yeah, and the respect is from the woman is just see how
seeing
you hustle,
how
see you
work,
grind, you know,
doing your grind,
and see your
okay,
potential.
he's
Exactly,
responsible.
exactly.
I mean, he's paying the bills.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just he pays the bills, take care of the home. I
Yeah.
don't have to worry about paying for the food.
Yeah,
I don't have
yeah.
to pay for bills.
Yeah, yeah. And don't get me wrong, there's many women out there like that. Just they're because of the way
A little
that
hard to
technology.
find.
No, because we're looking in North America.
Yeah.
If we were to go to places that are different parts of the world, women are much more happy with the average
Yeah,
man.
but this when people will say, "Don't bring him here."
Yeah. So guys, I'll just tell you that right. Yeah. As soon as you bring them here, they want to leave you for another man.
Yeah, bring
Yeah.
him here, and then they start seeing how they do things here, and then they change.
Yeah. Yo. So guys, find yourself a humble woman. You know,
Yeah.
not one of these studies who are delusional out there. I'm telling you, they'll take you for everything, and because you don't have what they really want, they're gonna move on to another guy who has what you want. As you saw in our last gold
I
digger
think the best
videos.
thing to do is
Remember our gold digger videos?
Stop flexing your lifestyle, man.
Yeah.
Keep that shit a secret, man.
Yeah.
And you're making it seem all this lifestyle so tantalizing.
Yeah.
You're making all these women want. Stop flexing on everybody.
Yeah. Of course, we're all gonna want something more.
God damn it.
Yeah, they're all gonna want something
all
more.
want something more.
That's why in our last videos that we did with the gold digging challenge, the loyalty challenge, excuse me, where we saw that the boyfriend could be there providing everything for the girl, but because some other guy comes with something else, she leaves. So we try to connect our videos so you guys might like what we're talking about. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like the channel and hit the notification so any videos that we have coming out, you guys can get to watch them.
And don't forget to leave a comment below.
Yeah, any videos you guys may want us to comment on, let us know.
All right, yo. Deuce.
Deuce, man.
I was just